The SAS is the Special Forces regiment upon which all others are based. Few are tough enough to pass selection. But what does it take to survive once you make it into the Special Air Service? Using a series of dramatic scenarios, a team of hardened ex-SAS veterans have agreed to reveal the survival secrets that kept them alive. The commander of our four-man patrol is former SAS Sergeant Eddie Stone. With him is demolitions expert John McAleese, the first man on the balcony in the Iranian embassy siege. Additional firepower and expertise is provided by Johnny and Pete. We've had to protect their identities. Together, they'll show you how members of the world's most elite regiment fight and survive, and reveal just what it takes to wear this badge. In this episode of SAS Survival Secrets, we reveal how our elite four-man team provides close protection to a VIP on foot.
Charlie 1-4, Lufford pickup, over.
And what happens when their principal is kidnapped and taken hostage? How will she survive? Our SAS team return in counter-terrorist mode, and we find out how they plan and mount an immediate action rescue mission. Last time on SAS Survival Secrets, Eddie Stone and his team were given a new fictitious mission: bodyguarding a British minister on a foreign trip. After receiving intelligence confirming the minister to be a target for a known terrorist group, the team went through the essential kit, training and planning needed for high-level close protection.
Contact front!
Phase 2 of the mission involved escorting the minister to the British embassy. Along the way, Eddie and the team demonstrated the potential threat faced by the VIP when travelling by car.
Get down! Get down!
British Minister Long and her press aide begin the first leg of their fictitious tour of Mostovia. They are flanked by our SAS close protection team, who over the next 24 hours will escort the minister on foot. Miss Long likes to be seen amongst the public, and she dislikes overt security.
I don't want too much bodyguarding. I want to get out there and meet the people.
Having made the necessary threat assessment, Eddie Stone and the close protection team have opted for a low-key, overt approach. They wear civilian clothing, but carry concealed weapons. Let's break down the team's command structure and look how it maintains all-round defense. The four-man team is led by Eddie Stone, who assumes the role of bodyguard, or BG. The role of BG is to be the closest member of the team to the VIP. He is at the center of the various circles of protection provided by the rest of the team. His job is not to fight, but to provide immediate body cover to the minister by issuing strong verbal commands to the rest of the team. He usually works within an arm's length from his boss. The BG assumes the team leader role and liaises with the minister over itinerary. In reality, he practically lives with the VIP. For most of the time, he needs to keep a low profile, and to the untrained eye, he should be impossible to spot in the role he occupies. The three remaining members of the close protection team make up the personal escort section. They are a visible deterrent and play a major factor in the prevention of an assassination or kidnap attempt. The PES provides protection by being alert and observant. They are constantly using their eyes to assess the changing situations around the VIP. The close protection team needs to decide the level of overt or covert protection given to the VIP. This is usually threat and image dependent. In our fictitious scenario, first stop on the British minister's tour of Mostovia is a meeting with President Goran. He rules his country through a combination of heavy-handed police tactics and dubious free elections. He's keen to welcome Minister Long in order to continue receiving British financial and military aid. President Goran is also never one to miss a photo opportunity.
Minister, this way, please.
The British minister and the close protection team come face to face with their first unexpected press pack of the day.
Why have you come to this country? What are your plans for the week?
Well, we've had long negotiations with the Moldovan Prime Minister during the last year. I've come on a fact-finding mission to see how the financial aid that my country is giving to Moldova is being used.
For the close protection team, the press pack poses more of a nuisance than security threat. But vigilance is needed in case of any unwanted intruders posing as the press.
And what are your plans for the rest of today, Minister?
Today we have a short meeting with the Prime Minister, then I intend moving south into the rural areas.
How seriously do you take threats to your safety?
No threat at all. I have got my own security people with me, and I've been assured by your President that I can move freely around your country. Thank you. If that is all, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Goodbye.
By revealing her itinerary to the international press, Minister Long has left herself vulnerable to a possible terrorist attack. Eddie, as her assigned bodyguard, needs to make her aware of the security lapse. But this does not go down well with the minister.
I told you it's imperative that I have the freedom to move around this country, get to the rural areas and to meet the people, and that is what I'm going to do.
Nobody's denying you that, Minister. All I'm saying to you is you did not have to announce it to the press. Anybody who's trying to or planning an operation against you now knows your movements over the next few days. I don't think that was very wise, and I will be making a report to that
I will
effect.
not be dictated to.
I'm not dictating
You've
to you,
made your
Minister. I am
point,
here to
thank
give you
you.
advice.
You've made your point, thank you, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister.
Under their suits, all the close protection team are kitted out with a range of awesome firepower. Intense training and well-rehearsed drills mean that our protection team will only draw their weapons if they feel an armed attack is about to take place on the VIP or themselves.
When operating in a close protection team, it's an individual's choice as to how he carries his weapon. As long as he can get that weapon out quickly and into use, then there's no problem. I personally prefer a hip draw because I feel it is quicker. Okay, let's have a look at John Mack. John Mack's wearing a cross draw. Not because he prefers it, because in this case he's got an mp4 Kurtz on the right hand side of his body. Obviously, if his pistol was on the same side as his mp4 Kurtz, it may impede his action to pull the weapon out quickly and efficiently. Let's have a look at Johnny. Johnny's wearing a standard issue shoulder holster. In this case he's wearing it because he's a driver and he's easier access to get his weapon out rather than have it around his hip when he's sitting in his seat. Finally, let's have a look at Pete. Pete's wearing a standard hip draw as preferred by myself. Access to the weapon very quick. Pete also carries an ankle holster as a backup weapon. If he has a stoppage with his main weapon, he can get down, pull out his backup weapon and engage the target. Very simple.
So what if the British minister was about to come under an armed attack? How would our close protection team react? The team have immediate action drills for any given situation, which allow them to react instantly with speed, power and accuracy. Remember, a VIP is most vulnerable to attack when on foot. The enemy can strike at any time and without warning, especially when the VIP and the close protection team are in unfamiliar surroundings.
Johnny, come up! Cover and fire! Pete, go on!
Charlie 1 from Charlie 2, move for pickup, over. Minister is on walkabout. Johnny is the lead man. He immediately spots a sniper on the roof. He will start drawing his weapon.